All right, we have the distance formula of a coordinate plane. So main thing here is that whenever you pull 2 points off the plane, it's important to keep the x points together and y points together. As long as if it's point number 1, that's still x1 point and y1 point. It's important not to flip the two on accident. So this one is your formula. You're going to take the square root of the 2x's subtracted, then squared, and then added to the 2y's subtracted, then squared. You'll have two different types of problems. Either they'll be on the picture, or there'll be no picture and they'll just give you points. Let's see if there's one on here. Okay, so this one is a fill in the blank. So we'll see if we can fill in the blank with this. This one has no picture. So what you want to do here first is label. It's nice to label them so that you know which one's which. So this is x1, y1, x2, y2. And then fill in all the pieces. So what do we got? We got x2 goes first. -3, y2, -7. I would go ahead, I wouldn't do this as 2 steps. I would plug everything in all at once. You don't need 2 steps here. It's totally unnecessary. So I'm actually gonna cross that out. So I'm gonna go with -3 minus 4, -7 minus 3. And for this next part, I like to go ahead and just do it in my head. -3 minus 4 is -7. Then I square the -7, which is 49. -7 minus 3 is 10. -10 squared is 100. Okay. And then it says the distance. So 149 is not a nice number to square root, but they'll probably ask you for the decimal version. So we're going to go ahead and put in 149 square rooted 12.2. Okay. If you don't get a nice number to square root. Let's see if there's another one. Okay, here's a perfect example where you have a picture. Instead, we're just going to go straight into the formula. You don't even need the line on there, even though sometimes I'll give it to you. So I'm going to make this one my 1, my x1, y1, and I'm going to make this one my 2. And that way I make sure I pick the same points. So everything's going in. x2 minus x1. Now you can go 1 minus 2 as well. It'll get you the same answer. It really doesn't matter. So 5 minus -6. Use parentheses plus y2 is 9 minus -4. Okay, let's see if we can figure this out. So this one would be 11 squared and 13 squared. Okay, let's go ahead and plug it into the calculator. 11 squared is 121. 13 squared is 169, I believe. 290 is not a nice number to square root. So we're going to go ahead and put that number and square root it. 17 point, what was it? Let's go 2 decimal places, 0.3. I'm just going to double check. Make sure I'm right. 13. Yep. Okay. There we go.